at that.
Down, throws it away to Tucker. One-on-one against O'Neal. Down the left, off the glass, yes! Timeout UK! 25-12 Auburn.
Welcome to the Auburn Women's Basketball Review. I'm Andy Bersham with Tigers head coach Terry Williams-Flournoy. Auburn opened the week by traveling to Alabama.
.16 to shoot. Tyrese, 19-footer in the air, good. Picked up by Myers. Drives, puts it up with the left hand and scores. Brandy underneath Tracy Tanner behind Hegstetter and scores.
They came out and they played extremely hard. I thought the tempo that we set right away, thought the changing of the defense really kept their point guard, off balance.
Parker on the wing, low post, Tracy Tanner leans in, shoots, scores. Low post, Peyton Davis spins up with the left hand, good. Ball deflected, comes to Tracy Tanner, drives, underneath up with the left hand, didn't get it. Rebound, Peyton up and in.
And she got pushed.
Montgomery at the top, head fade at 3, pull up from 15, swish. Stop and pop 3, nope. Rebound, Tyrese back up and Auburn goes up 11.
We know it's a rivalry here and we have friends on the Alabama team and people we play with, so I think it was a lot more for us to get in the game mode and be focused because we had to win this game, and I think everybody did that tonight.
It was definitely a tale of two tales, especially on the offensive end. I thought we did a very good job on the offensive end, but then really defensively as well. I mean, the whole Alabama to 14 points, a team that scores a lot of points. That's really, really good.
Tanner to her sister, Tyrese puts it in.
Nice cut.
Ball deflected away. Here's Tyrese Tanner on a break for Auburn. Tyrese drives, gets cut off, puts it up, and scores.
Good control.
I thought we could have went inside just a little bit more because we were definitely better on the inside. For the first half, we really attacked them in that zone. The second half, we kind of stood around just a little bit. But I thought overall it was just a great effort from our ladies.
Coach told us in the locker room that they were going to come out and press us, and I think we just should have handled it better. But I'm still proud that we got the win.
8 seconds to go. Auburn will just dribble out the clock if it can. Ferking will do it, and Auburn will win it. At Alabama, 61-39. That's a winner for Auburn.
Coach, a terrific first half of basketball for the Tigers and really held a very good Alabama offensive team in check most of the night.
Yeah, we really did. I mean, when I looked at the halftime score, you know the score, but you don't really pay attention to the score until I was walking in for halftime and I saw 40-14. I was like, oh, wow. We only giving up 14 points. That was great.
What were some of the keys defensively to holding Alabama down?
We really wanted to switch up our defenses just to kind of try to keep Deja Simmons off balance a little bit, kind of put some zone press after, back up a little bit, just throw different things at them just to try to keep them off balance. But the one thing we wanted to make sure we knew was Myers. Yeah. Immediately. Not go try and find her, but find her first and then go from there.
Offensively, a terrific night for the Tanner sisters. They combined for 29 points. 19 rebounds, basically playing in their backyard.
Yeah, they did. I think both of them had something to prove. Tyrese knew it was her last time being, at Alabama. Tracy had just played awful there last year, and we lost last year, so they really came in having something to prove in that game.
We'll have more of the Auburn Women's Basketball Review after this.
Hello, I'm Alina Starr. I'm a freshman point guard on the women's basketball team.
Back to the top it comes for Starr. Into the right corner, Montgomery for 3. Good.
My favorite food would be salad and baked chicken because I love salad and baked chicken is just something that I constantly eat back home. Something that most people don't know about me is one of my eyes are hazel and one is dark brown. Well, really, I'm a kid at heart, so any cartoon is pretty much my favorite TV show. My favorite song, probably, I would say Taylor Swift 22, because ever since Ty sung it for our green screen, it's just been stuck in my head, especially when it played at the game. It's been stuck in my head since. My favorite athlete is Kevin Durant, because he has a scorer's mentality, he knows how to create his own shot, and he just has a high IQ for the game.
Welcome back to the Auburn Women's Basketball Review. I'm Andy Burcham. Auburn played Sunday afternoon at home against Kentucky.
Tucker with the ball now down the left side, stays outside the arc, low post for Peyton Davis. Backs in, turns with the left hand and scores.
Good, strong move.
Back across midcourt to Tyrese Tanner. Drives, puts it off the glass, scores. Throws a lob pass ahead for Brandy Montgomery, drives up, good! Underneath
Nice.
Tracy Tanner, she scores!
Nice.
Up the floor, Brandy, down the right wing, down to the basket, off the glass, good!
Nice pull-up.
Sure was. Kentucky presses inbound quickly to Tucker. Up the floor in a hurry. Tucker drives on Harper, puts one up and got it to fall. How did that happen?
And she bodied her the whole way.
I thought our girls did a very good job of following the scouting report. Attack them first. Don't let them come and attack us. We got to go and attack them. I thought we did that, especially in the first half.
Nice
Cut.
cut.
Center to the hole, yes. Katie, backdoor
Nice.
Montgomery up the glass, yes!
That's a great pass.
Down, throws it away to Tucker. One-on-one against O'Neal. Down the left, off the glass, yes! Tyrese gets a screen, drives underneath
Nice
with the left
take.
hand, good.
Nice
2 on the
take.
shot clock. Low post for Tracy
Nice
Tanner, behind the
hands.
defense, scores. Now to Furking on the wing, in the corner, Tyrese, 19-footer, good.
There
Underneath,
you
Tracy
go.
Tanner to the hole, good. And a foul in the play. Low post for Tracy Tanner, in the basket she goes. Underneath for Tyrese Tanner, turns, shoots, scores.
She was a beast tonight. I mean, she played 39 minutes, and she played all 39 minutes hard. I thought she really did a great job of attacking the basket, getting some and-ones, getting some fouls. She could have easily stood out there and just, especially she was open in the middle of their 2-3 zone. She could have easily stood out there and just continued to shoot jump shots.
Tucker gets a screen in the corner, Furking for 3, good. Into the left corner, Montgomery, 19-footer in the air, good. Throws it left wing for Furking. Low post, Peyton Davis. Turns, drives, scores. Walker went down. Puts it on the floor, drives, shoots, scores. Tyrese Tanner across midcourt. Left wing, Montgomery. 3 ball. No. Rebound, Tyrese. Up and in with a foul on the play. How did she get that one to fall? Left wings, Tyrese Tanner, 9 to shoot, goes baseline, drives, up and in! 1:13 to go, Tigers down 4 with the ball. Tucker on a drive off the glass, good! Cuts the lead to 2.
That was huge. I thought Megan did a very good job of running this team. She attacked the basket when she had to attack the basket. You're playing against one of the top 10 teams in the country as a freshman point guard, and I thought she did a really good job tonight.
Oh, they had Furking ahead. They get it to Katie, and she's in the corner. Furking was free down the floor. Auburn didn't see her in time, and by the time she got it, Auburn did not get a shot off, and Kentucky wins 73-71.
Coach, Auburn played without Hasina Muhammad in that ball game, got into some foul trouble, especially with your big players, and yet still had an opportunity to win the game against the number 9 team in the country.
We did. I looked down at the bench one time. I almost thought about sending her to the locker room to go put her uniform on. The foul trouble really hurt us. I thought our bigs were playing extremely well, and then when both of them had to go to the bench, it really caused us to go small. But all in all, they gave a great effort. I thought it was just a well-played game.
Tyrese Tanner scored an SEC career high 28 points, and at one point in the second half, she was really your only offensive threat and still was able to put up just a terrific ball game.
She really was. She played extremely awesome. I think sometimes she might have rushed a few shots, but I think she knew that if we wanted to win this basketball game, as a leader, she needed to do something about that.
Time now to take a look at the top 5 highlights of the week.
Number 5, Brandy Montgomery's drive-in layup against Alabama.
Right wing, Brandy Montgomery drives past
take.
Myers to the hole and put it
That's a
in.
good, strong take.
Number 4, Tracy Tanner's up and under layup.
Tucker, low post, Tracy Tanner. Up and under, good.
Number 3, Tyrese Tanner's reverse layup for an A&1.
Tyrese Tanner across midcourt. Left wing, Montgomery. 3 ball. No. Rebound, Tyrese. Up and in with a foul on the play. How did she get that one to fall?
Number 2, Megan Tucker's floater to put the Tigers within 2.
1:13 to go. Tigers down 4 and with the ball. Tucker on a drive off the glass. Good. Cuts the lead to 2.
And this week's number 1 play is Tyrese Tanner's SEC career high 28 points against Kentucky.
Tyrese Tanner, 9 to shoot. Goes baseline. Drives. Up and in. Tyrese with 28.
Coach, we talked about Tyrese Tanner. She had 2 really good ball games. Really could have been the SEC Player of the Week. She had those kind of numbers. She's one of 2 seniors on this ball club. Your thoughts about how she has played in her senior season?
Tyrese has done a great job, but I think it started in preseason this summer. You know, from as soon as she stepped foot on campus this summer, she knew that as a senior, she would have to step up and get this team, especially with us being so young, so many newcomers. She had to step up and not just be a good player, but be a leader first. And I think she started to realize through preseason conditioning, if she wanted to lead, then she had to take herself away from the rest of the pack. So, I mean, she was way far in advance, you know, in first in all the sprints. And then once you can do that, there's nothing no one can say to you. You know, they can't say you aren't going hard, you're not giving an effort. You know, so once she realized she had that behind her, she just took it from there and led this team.
Let's get to know Tyrese Tanner.
Down the left side of the lane for
Way to
Tanner.
run.
Tyrese up. Whoa, with an acrobatic shot, she put it in.
Senior guard Tyrese Tanner has played a big role on this year's team by stepping up as a leader for the 8 newcomers to look up to.
I think me and Peyton have done a good job this year, just making sure they're doing their things on and off the court and make sure we get the job done. They depend on us a lot. You know, anything we do, they look up to us, especially on the court. They take our leadership pretty well. You know, we don't have anybody talking back or not actually listening. They're all listening.
Over the summer, Tyrese worked on different aspects of her game which have contributed to her success offensively.
My footwork and mainly my C and J's, my swing throughs that Coach Walter has helped me with a lot this summer, and just me attacking the basket. You know, last year I was a jump shooter and took a lot of jump shots, and I still have that within my game, but I also learned to attack more.
Tyrese Tanner, 9 to shoot, goes baseline, drives, up and in! Tyrese with 28.
Tyrese scored an SEC career high 28 points versus Kentucky and was the team's main offensive threat throughout the second half.
I always had to put teams on my back. I don't think it's no pressure or anything. I've been doing it since I was little, so I think it's just for me to win, just another opportunity to get closer to the NCAA tournament. The past couple of games, I wish we came out 3-0, but I'm really proud of how we played and how we finished.
Auburn came close to beating 2 ranked teams in South Carolina and Kentucky. The key to finishing games such as these relies on the Tigers' second half efforts.
We need to limit our breakdowns, limit our turnovers as well, and I think if we communicate with our rotations just as we do in the first half, but I think the second half we usually let up too much and we lose our lead and they make runs and then we don't make big enough runs to finish out the game.
The Tigers are working on fixing their mistakes in hopes of winning on the road against 2 tough SEC opponents.
Just playing hard, continuing to play hard and continuing to not send them to the free throw line as much. We need to work on fouling and containing penetration without fouling, because these next 2 teams we play are attackers and they attack to the basket. So if we can limit them to not doing that as much, we should be able to win.
Auburn is back in action Thursday evening, 7 o'clock Central Time. The Tigers play at LSU, one of 2 road games for Auburn this week. LSU, a ball club that the Tigers lost 2 games to a year ago, and I know you felt that you could have, perhaps should have won both of those games a year ago against this LSU program.
We did. I thought we played well against both of the both games, the game here as well as the game in the SEC tournament. You know, a few times we got down a lot further than we wanted to and had to play catch up. You know, so I really thought we played well enough to win both of those games.
They return a lot of players from that team, and you have to deal with Teresa Plaisance at 6'5" on the inside, but she can also bring it out to the perimeter as well.
She's a tough matchup at 6'5". You know, when you got a 6'5" kid that can step out and shoot, your 6'5" kid forgets to not go down into the paint because she's not down there. You know, she's also a kid when she sets, you know, a screen on the ball, she's popping, she's not rolling. So it just certain things like that you have to remember guarding Plaisance.
Thursday night, 7 o'clock, Auburn at LSU. Then the Tigers follow that up by playing Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock Central Time at Florida. And Florida was perhaps one of the surprise teams early on in the Southeastern Conference, playing very, very well.
They were beating teams that, you know, we were looking at, oh, wow, Florida won? Oh, wow, Florida won? You know, Florida was playing really well early in the season. They still are playing extremely well. And as you know, in the SEC, it's tough playing on somebody else's home court.
Going to have to deal with probably zone defense both Thursday and Sunday as well.
Yes, and we have a tendency not to do too well against the zone, so we're going to work on that the next couple of days and sharpen that up.
All the best, War Eagle.
War Eagle. Thanks, Andy.
With Coach Terry Williams for Illinois, I'm Andy Burcham. You've been watching the Auburn Women's Basketball Review.